A night of pouring rain at Dubarry Park, but still 2,500 fans turned up to watch two First Division sides battle for a place in the last four of the Cup. And both Athlone Town and Shamrock Rovers acknowledged the gesture by putting on a passionate display. Both had early efforts and looked more than capable of scoring. Eric Levine was looking dangerous for Athlone and nearly broke the deadlock after 20 minutes. Rovers had the better of the chances though, and 5 minutes after Levine's effort, they put together a string of fluid passes before Ger Rowe met his match in the crossbar. And Rowe looked determined. Soon after, the striker's constant hassling of the opposition defence created another chance. Vinnie Perth burst through, but couldn't find the target. A goal was on the cards. It was now just a case of which team would strike first. And when Steve Gavin's attempted cross into the box was judged to have been handled, Athlone were presented with another opportunity. Colin Fortune swung in the free kick and Jim Sheridan headed in the lead goal, much to the delight of the screaming home fans. And they were very nearly 2 up by half-time. Again, a set piece provided the backdrop. Noel McGee denied by Murphy's acrobatics. A determined-looking Rovers emerged for the second half and immediately went in search of an equaliser. And they came close as well. Jamie Duffy's shot deflected goal-bound. Keeper Danny O'Leary was required first time round, but not for the follow-up. The frantic pace continued for the second half, but the sides couldn't muster the same number of chances. Athlone had to wait till 10 minutes from full time before they came close again. Gavin doing most of the work himself. The home side denied by the woodwork this time. And it was a miss they'd pay for. Just moments later, Rovers were back down the far end, scrapping for anything they could get. And when Rowe got in behind the Athlone defence, his goal sparked a pitch invasion. And things were about to get even better for these supporters. Rovers' first goal may have been scrappy, but their second was classy, both in build-up and finish. Robbie Clark put in the finishing touches, and Rovers somehow were on their way to victory. The hosts just didn't have time to find a reply. Athlone Town 1, Shamrock Rovers 2. The Cup specialists are back in the semi-final.
I thought first half we dominated. We created a good few chances. We didn't take them. And if you don't defend set pieces, you know, we were chasing the game last 5-10 minutes. I suppose in a way we did get out of jail a little bit, but I'd rather talk about the wonderful character of our side. Absolutely amazing character.
Real sucker punch at the end there. Looked like we were going to hang on, but 2 late goals. Really devastated. I don't know what to say, really. Played well. We seemed to die down towards the end. Stepped back a bit, probably invited them on, and it's a funny old game. Scored 2 late.
At the Athlone goal, I mean, Pat was a defender in his day, many moons ago when he played. But it was very, very poor defending by the Rovers, by the back five, the keeper on the back four, and anybody else who was back there. Because what you want in a situation like that, the ball is swung in. You need somebody to take responsibility there. One of the players there has to take responsibility. Give credit to Sheridan. He went in where it hurts, and he wasn't afraid to put himself in. And you know, I think probably against the run of play, Athlone were ahead. But a great response from Rovers. Ger Rowe, player who I've got great admiration for. That looks simple, but that's a very, very good finish. He has a look for where the keeper is, and there's only one place he can put that to score, and he puts it exactly in that place. Cushioned header, very, very difficult technique, and it puts Rovers right back in. But even at that stage, you think that it's going for a draw. But Rovers pushed on, and a wonderful winning goal. Robbie Clark, a player I know from he had a spell at Pats. I actually thought he only stood on his right foot until I saw him hitting that ball, because I never seen him kick a ball with his right foot. But what a smashing finish! And again, Rowe shows his class with a lovely little cushion pass for Clark. And fair play to them. They pushed on, I think, which was a good sign of them. They could have sat back and when they got the goal and said, right, we'll hold on to this, bring it to a replay. But they didn't. They pushed on, and they deserved to win.
Pat, I think you upset a few people down at Athlone way when the draw was made.
What type of
reception did you get?
Yeah, no. To be fair, it was a hostile reception. It was a difficult situation. The pitch wasn't fantastic, which made it a little bit difficult. But to be fair, as Paul, the player's character was really good. We didn't perform well on the night. We made a couple of silly mistakes. But as I said, we got through the Cup. once you're through the next round, that's all that counts. That's all that matters.
And so much of Shamrock Rovers' history is intertwined with the FAI Cup. I mean, such a great cup record, so I must be particularly happy for you to be in the last 4 now.
Oh, it's a long time. I mean, I think it's great to have a history and it's great to have tradition, but you've got to look to the future. Sometimes you have to kind of say, well, look, let's forget about the past now and let's make sure this team has a good future ahead of it.
And when I mean, obviously Athlone were ahead for so long, but I mean, you always felt that your team could get the equaliser. Maybe not the winner, but certainly the equaliser.
Well, I mean, to be honest, once we go, I thought if we got an equaliser, we'd have a chance because there is great character. I mean, they're a young team, but they have great belief and there's a great team spirit there and they keep going to the end. And I think that's something like 6 or 7 times now we've done that. So it's not luck, as I said, it's good.